Time for trees. Hello, viewing audience, and welcome to another episode of Time for Trees. See that? Over there, in the distance, that's the American Sycamore. Also known as the plane tree, the American plane tree, the buttonball tree, or Platanus occidentalis. But it's no occidentalis that we've found this tree in the wild today. Well, actually we're just here at Millersville, but you get the idea. American sycamores grow primarily east of the Great Plains and thrive in areas where the average temperature ranges from 40 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Most areas that don't get much frost but do get plenty of rain are perfect for the American sycamore. It's also no coincidence that this American sycamore is living near our lake here at Millersville. The American sycamore frequently lives near bodies of water because it thrives in the moist soil that contains runoff. They're also common street trees in many European cities because of their tolerance for urban pollution. Let's go take a closer look. But we have to be careful. It might... Actually, it's just a tree. We should be pretty safe on this one. So just what is an American sycamore anyway? Well, it's an angiosperm that is part of the kingdom Plantae. It belongs to the subkingdom Tracheobionta, which includes all vascular plants, the superdivision Spiritophyta, which includes all seed plants, the division Magnolophyte, which includes all flowering plants, and of course it is part of the genus Platanus and species Occidentalis. The leaves of the American sycamore, which grow in an alternate arrangement and exhibit palmate venation, can become up to 8 inches wide and 12 inches long. Even in the winter when leaves are lost, the American sycamore can still be identified by its bark, which sloughs off in large, noticeable masses because it is especially rigid and unable to keep up with the tree's fast growth. The fruits of the American sycamore are small brown balls that hang on throughout the winter and fall in the spring. In fact, the distinct shape of these fruits are the reason the American sycamore is also frequently called the buttonwood tree. Tufts of hair on the seeds of the American sycamore allow the seeds to travel in the wind. Now it's time for some fun facts about the American sycamore. Fact number 1. The plane tree genus, of which the American sycamore is a part, contains some of the tallest trees of the eastern deciduous forests, including trees that have been recorded at up to 120 feet tall. However, the tallest American sycamore ever recorded was about 95 feet tall and measured 26 feet around. Fact number 2. The American sycamore is often planted on land that has been previously mined for coal, because, in certain areas, it is a natural early colonizer that can rehabilitate the soil. And number 3. The wood of the American sycamore is often used for lumber, despite the fact that this wood is heavy, close-grained, and often difficult to split. Well, that wraps up this week's episode of Time for Trees. Come back next week when we take a closer look at the birch tree.